Imagine a land vast and silent, stretching beyond the horizon in every direction, where the sun paints the horizon in fire and gold, creating a breathtaking spectacle at dawn and dusk. This is the Kalahari Desert. More than empty dunes, it's a world of ancient riverbeds and resilient acacia trees, standing as silent witnesses to the passage of time. The air is dry, scented with dust and wild sage, carrying the essence of the desert. Silence reigns, broken only by the wind, whispering through golden grasses, stories of survival and patience etched into the landscape. The ground is a tapestry of red and orange sands, stretching endlessly. Life here is tough. Meerkats stand sentinel, ever watchful. Gemsbok, with their striking horns, survive weeks without water, embodying the spirit of endurance. Everything in the Kalahari has mastered endurance, adapting to the harshest conditions. The days are scorching, but as night falls, the sky becomes a velvet canvas scattered with stars so bright they seem within reach, offering a celestial spectacle. The Kalahari at night is alive with quiet movements and profound peace, a stark contrast to the daytime heat. This thirstland is the foundation of Botswana's story, a place of scarcity awaiting transformation, where every drop of water is precious. The Kalahari sets the stage for a miracle, a natural event so powerful it changes everything, bringing life to the parched earth. Even in the driest places, hope can flow and life finds a way as green shoots emerge from the sand. This desert is not an ending, it's the beginning of a journey into one of the planet's greatest wild wonders, a testament to nature's resilience. Welcome to the heart of Africa's enduring spirit, where every grain of sand tells a story of survival and beauty. Far to the north, in the misty highlands of Angola, gentle rains begin their quiet work. Droplets gather, trickling down ancient slopes, merging into tiny streams that wind through the lush green landscape. These streams unite, growing stronger until they form the Kubango River, the lifeblood of a distant hidden delta. The Kubango's waters embark on an epic journey, traveling over 1,000 kilometers. They wind their way across vast African plains, carrying with them the promise of life to the parched heart of the Kalahari Desert. This is not a raging torrent, but a patient, meandering force. The river's slow pace is shaped by the ancient African landscape, its bends and curves a testament to time and resilience. The journey of these waters is a testament to connection. Rains that fall in Angola create a paradise hundreds of kilometers away in Botswana, linking distant lands through the flow of water. As the river moves slowly southward, it takes months to reach its destination. Along the way, it gathers nutrients and sediment, enriching the land and supporting life wherever it passes. When at last it arrives in northern Botswana, the river finds not an ocean, but the flat, sandy expanse of the Kalahari. Here, the water's journey takes an unexpected turn. Instead of flowing out to sea, the river spreads wide, splitting into a labyrinth of channels, lagoons and islands. It creates one of the world's largest inland deltas, a watery maze in the heart of the desert. The water settles in, seeping into the thirsty sand and transforming the land from the ground up. Dry earth becomes lush wetland and the desert is reborn. The Okavango Delta is a geological marvel, a story of water meeting sand, patience meeting thirst. It is a place where the forces of nature create something truly extraordinary. The delta breathes with the seasons, swelling with floodwaters in the rainy months, then shrinking back as the dry season returns. This annual rhythm shapes the land and all who depend on it. This pulse is Botswana's heartbeat, dictating the rhythm of life for countless creatures. Herds of elephants, antelope and other wildlife gather at the water's edge, drawn by the promise of survival. The arrival of water is a call to life, echoing across the plains. Birds flock to the flooded grasslands, and the dawn chorus signals a new beginning for all. It's the fulfillment of a promise made by distant rains, delivered by a faithful river that never forgets its purpose. The miracle of the Okavango begins here, where water, land and life come together in a timeless dance of renewal. Before the flood, the land is a tapestry of beige and brown, the air thick with relentless heat, and animals wander endlessly, searching for the last precious pools of water. The sun beats down mercilessly, and every living thing clings to survival, waiting for relief. Trees stand skeletal and silent, conserving every ounce of energy, their branches bare and brittle as the land holds its breath, yearning for the life-giving water that seems so far away. Then, almost imperceptibly at first, a trickle appears, clear, cool, and full of promise, snaking its way into the dry channels, bringing hope to the parched earth. The flood arrives gently, reclaiming the land, filling ancient depressions and spreading like a living blanket across the thirsty plains. The transformation begins slowly, but soon the change is unmistakable. The sound of water signals renewal. The dust settles, the air grows heavy with moisture, and the scent of rain lingers, promising new beginnings. Within weeks, the transformation is astonishing. Dry plains become vibrant wetlands, dotted with water lilies, lush islands, and a tapestry of green that stretches as far as the eye can see. Papyrus reeds rise from the water's edge. Trees burst into leaf almost overnight, and the world is reborn in a dazzling palette of emerald and sapphire. The scent of wet earth and blooming flowers fills the air, mingling with the freshness of new growth and the promise of abundance. The energy shifts from mere survival to abundance. Herds gather, grazing on lush grass, and wildlife flourishes in the revitalized wetland, their movements now full of purpose and vitality. Silence gives way to a chorus of frogs, insects, and waterbirds. The air vibrates with life, and every corner of the delta hums with activity. The delta pulses with new life, a powerful reminder of nature's ability to heal and transform even after the harshest droughts. This annual rebirth is the heart of the Okavango's magic, a spectacle that draws life from every direction and sustains an entire ecosystem. Here, creation unfolds before your eyes, as if the land itself is breathing and awakening from a long slumber. The desert becomes a paradise, a living testament to the resilience and wonder of the natural world. The water's arrival signals a great gathering. Wildlife from miles around converges on the delta. Elephant herds return, guided by ancient memory, shaping the landscape as they move. Predators follow, lions adapt to hunting in the shallows, leopards stalk through riverine forests, wild dogs roam the floodplains. The delta becomes a stage for the timeless drama of predator and prey. Bird life explodes, kingfishers flash, fish-eagles call, herons and cranes find sanctuary. Every creature, from frogs to elephants, plays a role in this intricate web of life. Hippos carve channels, red lechwe bound through the shallows. The Okavango is a living, breathing system. Water brings not just life, but community. This is nature's grand celebration. The delta thrives on connection. To truly experience the Okavango, step into a mokoro, a traditional dugout canoe. Glide silently through reed-lined channels, guided by a polar whose movements are graceful and sure. From this low vantage, you see the world anew. Water lilies, reed frogs, and flashes of kingfisher blue. The journey is meditative, a chance to slow down and become part of the landscape. From the air, the delta's vastness is revealed. Channels like veins, herds moving across floodplains, nights in remote camps bring the wild close lions roar, hyenas whoop, hippos grunt nearby. Here, you don't just visit the wilderness, you live within it. This connection to the wild is transformative. Botswana's Okavango changes you. It's an adventure for the soul. The heart of wildness beats here. The Okavango Delta's existence is a delicate balance, dependent on distant rains in Angola. Climate change and upstream development threaten this fragile ecosystem. Botswana leads in conservation, adopting a high-value, low-impact tourism model to protect its wild heritage. Scientific research tracks wildlife and water flow, guiding conservation decisions. Local communities living in harmony with the delta are vital to its future. Conservation here is about protecting nature and culture alike. The Okavango's survival requires vigilance, science, and respect for tradition. It's a model for sustainable stewardship. Why care about a remote wetland in southern Africa? The Okavango is a symbol of hope and resilience. In a world of environmental loss, it shows what nature can do when allowed to flourish. The delta feeds not just animals, but the human spirit. Experiencing it connects you to ancient rhythms and strips away modern distractions. The Okavango teaches the value of water, patience, and transformation. Its lessons are universal, about connection, renewal, and our place in the web of life. Protecting the delta is protecting ourselves and our planet's future. These wild places are reservoirs of biodiversity and wonder. They inspire, humble, and heal us. The soul of the wild is intertwined with our own. In saving it, we save a vital part of who we are. The Okavango's future is a shared responsibility. It's a global treasure. As travelers, our choices matter. Visiting supports economies built on preservation. We become ambassadors, sharing stories and raising awareness. Supporting conservation organizations directly helps protect the Delta. Every donation, every conversation builds a wall of support. Our greatest responsibility is to travel with respect and humility. We are guests in this wild home. Leave no trace, listen and learn. Conscious travel enriches the places we visit. We become guardians of the Delta, ensuring its legacy. Together, we protect this wonder for future generations. The story of the Okavango Delta is still being written, a cycle of renewal and hope. It invites you to be a participant, not just a spectator. Whether you visit or follow from afar, you can share in its wonder. By sharing these stories, you help keep the magic alive. Every voice adds to the chorus, protecting our wild places. Join us, share, subscribe, and spread this message of hope. Let's ensure the whispers of the Kalahari and the lifeblood of the Okavango inspire for generations. Thank you for being part of this journey.